Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona and welcome back if you've practiced with me before. Today's class is being shot at the lovely Mount Martha Beach, our local on a low tide. It's an incredible winter morning and it's a little bit cold but it's sunny, and I thought I might share my view. We've got 30 minutes to practice today, and I have a Mandala Vinyasa flow class where we circle around the mat. And in this class we'll be focusing on strengthening the hips as well as flexibility, and these classes are really great for building more focus and coordination as well. And I'll just give you a quick view of where we're at, if I can work out my gimbal. Here we go, we're circling. Hopefully you don't just get sky. There's the water. And coming back. Oh, I'm gonna go up. Thanks for joining. Namaste. And begin your practice in child's pose at the back of your mat. Knees wide so your chest can fall between your thighs. Take a few moments here, letting your awareness spontaneously find your breath. Start to expand and deepen it. And feeling the shape change your breath creates in your ribs, your torso, your chest. And as you feel this expansion, start the process of reuniting with yourself, coming home, channeling your full attention and presence into each breath, expanding and listening to it right till the end of your exhale. Ground yourself fully in your experience. And give yourself now and for the rest of the practice some uninterrupted time with your body, your mind, your heart. Breathing in and breathing out. Reaching your arms forward now, start to grow out long through the sides of your body and making your way into downward facing dog. And take the time to place your palms and your fingers broad and wide, and then ease into your shape. You can pedal your heels here, and bending your knees and just swaying the hips side to side. Now prioritize a feeling of length and extension through your spine, through the reach of your arms. Generous bend in the knees, and take a slightly longer stride. Settle your movement now, just find your optimal shape. Emphasizing a slow ripple through your spine, wave forward to a high push-up. And then gentle and slow, bend the knees, flow back to your downward facing dog. A few more times. Initiate the movement from your pelvis and letting your movement articulate all the bones of your spine as you would in cat and cow. And then return to your downward facing dog. We're going to build our circular flow now. Try and approach the movements with the same soft fluidity, remembering your body intuitively knows how to move. It'll naturally self-organize itself to find stability. So just trust in your own authentic movement, take rest, modify wherever you need to. On your next breath in, raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. On your exhale, bend your knee and open through the front of your hip. Breathing in, re-extend your right leg. Breathing out, step the right foot to your hands, low lunge, left knee to the floor. Reach your arms on your in-breath and take the half splits on your out-breath. Drift your hips back, work towards straightening your right leg and bow in. Breathing in and breathing out. 2 more cycles of breath. On your in-breath, lunge forward, raise your left knee and walk your hands to your left foot for side lunge, Skandasana, bending your left knee, straightening your right leg. Opposite side, right knee bend, straighten your left leg. Lift your hips, straighten the legs and come into a wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita, Padottanasana, fingertips under the shoulders, lifting up halfway on your in-breath, folding in on your out-breath. Take another cycle of breath. Fingertips to the floor, lift up halfway, coming into temple pose. Turn your heels in, press your palms, rising all the way up, take the arms overhead and sit low, knees bent on your out-breath. Inhale here, straighten your legs, and on your exhale, Warrior 2, facing the back of your mat, left side Warrior 2, 3 breaths. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, press back, downward facing dog. Wave forward to your high push-up and either take a half flow or lower to your belly. Cobra on your inhale, lifting low, nice and slow. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Same leg to circle back, raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. Exhale, bend the knee, open your hip. Breathing in, straighten and square your right leg. Breathing out, step up, low lunge, left knee to the floor. Reach your arms on your in-breath, just here for a beat. Half splits on your out-breath. Hips back. Fold, torso forward. 2 more cycles of breath. On your in-breath, lunge forward, raise your left knee, walk your hands to your left foot, side lunge, bending into the left knee, straightening your right leg. Breathing in and breathing out. Opposite side, right knee bends, straighten the left leg. Full cycle of breath. 2 straight legs now, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward. Breathing out, fold in. Take another cycle of breath. Inhale, halfway lift on the fingertips, heels in, toes out, temple pose. Press your palms, rising up, arms overhead. Bend your knees, sit low on your out-breath. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, Warrior 2 to the front of your mat. 3 breaths. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, downward facing dog. High push-up on your in-breath. lower to your belly on your out breath. Cobra pose on your in breath. Downward facing dog on your out breath. And finding this feeling of fluidity, presence, and fully experiencing ourselves in our practice is not about force or pushing. It's just about letting go and trying to free up space. If we use force, it needs constant replenishing and it saps our energy reserves. So just continuing to move in a way that feels easeful and smooth. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, knees to the floor, we'll transition into Anahatanasana, heart opening pose. Keep your hips balanced over your knees, walk your hands forward, melting your chest toward the floor. So just thinking about your shape here, and if any part feels forced or pinched in your body, notice if you can offer yourself some more space. You can take the hands a little wider, the shoulder blades a little broader. And just notice if you still have some space to maneuver through your pelvis so it doesn't feel rigid or locked. Breathing in, gaze forward between the hands. And transition into Sphinx pose, coming onto your belly, sliding the legs back. Elbow tips a little forward at the shoulders, forearms parallel. Gentle arch through your spine. Keep the space across your chest. Breathing in. And on your out breath, transition into Forearm Plank. Gather all four sides of your waist in, lift into your plank shape, and knees can stay on the floor if you'd like to modify here. In either shape, just think about equally distributing your effort through your forearms, your abdominal core, and your thighs. We're going to move into Forearms side plank on your right. Keep your right fingertips pointing forward if it doesn't bother your shoulder. And turn your heels to the right. Left arm reaches up toward the ceiling. Same uniform effort throughout your body. Nice calm breath. And then just make your way carefully down onto your right hip for a Mermaid Stretch. You're going to press upright, same time slide your right knee up and your left knee to the sole of your right foot. Left hand, left ankle, send your right arm up and overhead. Lengthen out through the left side of your waist. Offer yourself a deeper breath in and a cleansing breath out. Windmill the hands to the top of the mat, coming all the way round, back to your forearm plank. Consolidating your shape, there's no rush, no force. And then transition into left side Vashistasana on your forearm. Here for 5 breaths. Try and lift and hollow the left side waist away from the floor. So your core action is helping to balance, stabilize, harmonize your upper and lower body there. And then softly lower to your left side hip for a Mermaid Stretch. Sitting up, slide the knees into a Z shape. Right hand to your right ankle. And then breathe your left arm up and over to your right. Just letting your breath determine how far you reach. And then windmill the hands to the top of the mat. Take the next few breaths to return to your downward facing dog. Making contact with your breath and allowing your breath to soften your inner body, sharpen your presence, your mental focus. Center your left foot now. Raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. Bend your knee and open your hip. Breathing in, straighten and square your hips. Breathing out, step your right foot up for runner's lunge now. Pause on your fingertips, left leg long and straight, chest bright. And on your exhale, pulse to a pyramid variation. Raise the hips, straighten the legs in your comfortable range. We'll flow and add on. Breathing in, keep the legs straight, lengthen your sternum forward. Breathing out, fold over the midline of your right leg. Take a breath in, re-bend your right knee, runner's lunge. And on your exhale, walk a quarter turn to your left for wide-legged fold. Open on your inhale, fold with your out-breath. Adjust your feet, heels in, toes turn out, bend the knees, temple pose, palms press, rise up. Track your knees wide on your out-breath. Breathing in, straighten your legs. Breathing out, hands to your heart center. High lunge to the back of your mat, pivot your toes, find your balance. And preparing for Swan Digasana. Keep your weight anchored in your left heel, a bend in your left knee as you travel forward through your torso. Raise and float your right leg. Hold here. Breathe smooth. Returning to your high lunge, landing softly. Get steady, feel your feet, reach your arms overhead on your in-breath. Press your palms and twist to your left on your out-breath. Your choice here, runner's lunge twist or a reverse prayer twist. And stabilizing your pelvis, abdominals active. And extend tall through the low back. So you can rotate comfortably through the middle and upper back. Take one more smooth breath in. Exhale, release, eyes down, hands to the mat and flow. High to low push-up. Upward dog or cobra. And return to your downward facing dog. Same side, circling back. Right leg rises on your inhale. Bend your knee, open your hip. Breathing in, square your hips. Breathing out, right foot to your hands, runner's lunge. Stay here, breathing in, collarbones wide. Breathing out, lift the hips, pyramid. Take another breath, extend and unwrinkle the front of your spine. Exhale and fold in. Breathing in, re-bend your right knee. Breathing out, walk to your left, Prasarita Padottanasana. Legs strong, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold in. We'll keep flowing, your heels in, toes turn out, temple. Rise up with your inhale. Stay for your exhale. On your inhale, straighten your legs. On your exhale, prayer hands to your heart. Turn and face the front of your mat, high crescent lunge. Press your palms to your midline. Shifting forward to balance in Swan. Try and draw and merge the shoulder blades onto your back. Then return, high lunge. Reach your arms. Press your palms and then exhale, tilt forward and twist to your left now. Keep a spacious awareness of all your body parts you can't see. You can sense the orientation of your pelvis. And whether you can feel a little bit more balance across the sacrum by just firming the left hip in and back, turning your right knee down toward the floor. Take one more full breath in. Exhale, release, hands to the floor, vinyasa, or take rest. Meeting up in downward facing dog. And as we move onto the final left side, really try and move with softness, ease. So there's a quality of compassion for your body, really finding the essence of each posture where you thrive without an obligation to do anything more. On your in-breath, left leg rises, down dog splits. Exhale, bend the knee, open your hip. Inhale, center. Exhale, stepping up, runner's lunge. Breathing in on the fingertips. Breathing out, pyramid. Stay for your inhale, heart forward. Fold on your exhale. Inhale, runner's lunge, rebend your left knee. Exhale, walk around to your right, wide legs. Keep the arches of your feet bright, open. And fold with your out breath. Turn the heels in, palms together, temple pose, reach up, lengthen your waist. Sit a little deeper on your exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, pray hands to your heart. Turn, pivot to face the back of your mat, high lunge, feet staggered, preparing to balance in swan. Take it slow, tipping forward. Raise your left leg, point the toes. Keep a little bend in the right knee so you free your pelvis to tilt and you can find a curve through your spine. Slow and steady now, landing back, high lunge. Take a breath, reach your arms. Press the palms and exhale, twist to your right. Just feeling into your shape. Can you offer your chest more space to breathe a deeper breath? Take one more breath. Exhale and release. Your choice, vinyasa, or step quietly back, downward facing dog. Left leg rises, down dog splits. Exhale, bend the knee and open your hip. Inhale, center. Exhale, left foot steps up, runner's lunge. Take a breath in. Take a breath out, lift the hips, pyramid pose. Stay for your inhale, long spine. Fold on your exhale. Inhale, return, runner's lunge. Exhale, walk around to your right, wide legs, prasarita. Open and fold with your breath. Temple pose, heels in, palms together, standing tall, arms overhead. Sit deep on your exhale. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, pray hands to your heart. Turn to face the front of your mat, high crescent lunge, hands stay low. Find your balance. And then move into swan, raise your left leg. And return to your high lunge. Reach your arms. Press your palms and twist on your exhale to your right. Take one more full breath in. Exhale and release. Your choice, vinyasa or step quietly back, downward facing dog. And from here we're going to lower onto the forearms, make our way into Dolphin Pose. So inverting ourselves before we wind down. So hands can be interlaced or your forearms separated as we did earlier. Or as an alternative, you can hold in your downward facing dog. We'll take 8 breaths and then rest into a child's pose. And as you greet this shape, allow your head to hang heavy a few inches from the floor. Widen the space through your upper back as you push the floor away. And then drop the knees to the floor, make your way into a child's pose. Option to press your palms, send your hands back to the nape of your neck, or simply invite your arms to rest, dissolving your effort. And gently releasing, letting your hips spill out to one side, make your way to the middle of your mat for boat pose, Arda Navasana. Feet to the floor, slip your hands behind the back of your knees and then just tip back onto the soft part of your buttocks, raise the legs, concentrate on staying tall through your low back, then create as much space between your belly and chest, releasing your arms forward or stay supported. Nice Kookaburra soundtrack there. They're laughing. We'll move into a twist from here. Ardha Matsyendrasana, right heel to your left buttocks, left foot to the outside of your right thigh. Option to straighten your right leg if it offers you more room in your body to twist. Take the left fingertips behind you, reach your right arm up toward the ceiling. And then on an exhale, twist to your left. So again, trying to initiate length and height in your low back first through your in-breath and then revolving through the middle, upper back on your out-breath. Take one more full cycle of breath. On your inhale, turn the gaze forward, transition into Gamakasana, cow face pose. Nestling your left leg over your right leg for your outer hip stretch. And then once you're settled, reach the arms overhead, bend your right elbow, swim your right hand down in between your shoulder blades. Left hand can catch your right elbow, or option to bind, connecting your left hand to your right behind your back, if it feels possible and comfortable. And just lean the back of your skull into your forearm, gently folding forward any amount. And coming all the way back up, unraveling the legs, returning to boat pose. 5 breaths. And moving into your twist, left heel to your right buttocks now, right foot to the outside of your left thigh. Right fingertips behind you for support. Breathe your left arm up toward the ceiling. Exhale and twist to your right. So abdominals engaged here, cinching in through all 4 sides of your waist. Just notice if you can get a little bit more out of your twist by walking your right fingertips a little further behind you. Eyes forward, breathing in. And then make your way into Gamakasana. Right leg stacks over your left. Nestle the legs, arms reach up. Left elbow bends. And either hold the left elbow with your right hand or reach back behind for your bind. Take the next 5 breaths to explore folding forward any amount. And release, coming upright. Unravel the legs, send the legs out long. Give them a little shake and a roll. And grab any additional layers or props you may wish to have as you recline down for rest. Shavasana. Asking your body to be still and quiet now. And sensing your heels bearing down into the floor. Feel the weight of your shoulders and your arms receding back. Cultivating a feeling of calm and absorbing that feeling through your whole body. Encouraging your body to relax and open into the space around you from your head all the way down to your toes. And I'll be back shortly to guide you back. And start to breathe a deeper breath. Wake and wriggle the toes and the fingers. Bending your knees, take your feet to the floor. And then just gently roll out to your right side. Let your eyes adjust. And open to the light in your room and softly dragging your way back up to sit. And thanks so much for joining me. I hope the rest of your day feels sweeter, calmer and energized. Namaste.